people with minus points. I don't think that is going to happen. Thank you very much. Excellent. Okay. I know he's in the cards in his school bag. Yes, his school bag. And everybody right now is paying attention. Thank you very much. Okay, here there is no audio. I am going to keep the markers over here due to the fact that for the moment we are not using anything. Ahora sí, we are not using anything, right? But, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay, whenever we are ready, you let me know. Okay, whenever we are ready, you let me know. And let's see how much extra we are going to get. It's 2 o'clock, it's 2 past 2. 2 past 2. Thank you very much. I need full attention. No voices. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, going back, don't worry about the sharing of screen. See you. Thank you very much. Going back to the information that we have in our class journey, as you can see, and as I am going to explain you, do we need your iPad in the upper part? I don't think so, right? Whenever you are ready. The minus or the extra are for the one. I am not giving any further instruction. Now, can we continue? Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, now, let me remind you the instruction. Let me remind you the instructions in class journey. I insist, if someone has a doubt, if you need to upload something, the only thing that you need to do is go directly over here to your class journey. And right over there, we are going to find all the information that we have completed. Now, if you see, the only change that we did here is that the spelling activity of the worksheet, instead of doing it in the third session, we work it in the second one. So right now, what we are going to be doing is some grammar information. And this presentation, before we start tasking, we listen, has to be completed in your skills notebook. So everybody take out your skills notebook. The spelling notebook, you can keep it in your school bag. Because we are not using no physical notion book, we are not using a spelling notebook, and those things you can have them in your school bag. What we are going to be working right now is in your skills notebook. Yes. Well, I give Spanish, but here it's not my subject. But I can give Spanish. It's different. It's different that we can switch places one day, but why not? Maybe one time we can try. Here comes the instruction. Listen carefully first. Spelling skills notebook, upper part, new page. We need to write a full heading, complete date, question of the week, and value of the month. The question of the week, we wrote it yesterday in the skeletal system, so you can be able to write the information from there. The only thing that changes in the data is that instead of writing Monday, we are going to be writing Tuesday. Instead of writing Monday, February the 21st, it's going to be Tuesday, February the 22nd. That is the only change that we are going to have. So check in your skeletal system note summary that we completed yesterday. From there, you can take the upper part, date, question of the week, value of the month, and the title. It's going to be the following one. Okay, the title is going to be following one. This information, the ones who are at home, you can copy directly from your devices. You can copy directly from your devices. And information is in session number 5. The information is in session. Thank you very much. Now I thank you, Ethan. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, people are at home. Let me wait until everybody sits down over here so I can give the instructions and everyone gets it. We have paper over here. If you need to find your hands, okay. Fíjate, the ones who are at home in your skills notebook, you need to write the day, the question of the week, and about the month. All this information, you can find it in your yesterday's summary related to the skeletal system. And the only thing that you need to do is change. Instead of Monday, you write Tuesday. And instead of being Monday, the 21st, is Tuesday, the 22nd. And this information has to be written down, all the presentation, that is 4 slides, in your skills notebook. Okay, you have plenty of time. We have nearly 15 minutes to complete the work. So the ones at home, get to work on this Red color for capital letters and for punctuation. Check that the people at home, you already know what you have to do. Okay, complete summary of adjective clauses and appositive in your skills notebook. And the ones who are here, I am going to be displaying the chart, the presentation, and be able to complete the information over there. These two graphs are Yes, never whistling. But don't worry, you already know what you have to do. That is the interesting thing. That is the interesting thing to have the class journey. If for some reason we lose that connection over there, you can find all the instructions that we need to follow, all the instructions that we need to follow in order to complete the work. Okay, but thanks for letting me know and for your comprehension, because yes, we are having some issues with the connections, but nothing that we cannot face together. Okay, nothing that we cannot face together. Check that your notes are complete, are written correctly. Okay, check that your notes are written correctly, that we are not missing anything. Okay, that we are not missing anything.
Teacher, me da rabia palabras como México que van con acento, no ponerlas con acento.
Teacher, when we are not using the accent, right?
Yes. Y también que ponen el acento de la
In third grade, I put Mexico for in accent in Spanish. Okay, because I don't use when I speak in English.
When I wrote.
Okay. And the teacher. And the teacher for put me repeat 100 times Mexico.
You need to make a repetition.
Yes.
You need to make a repetition of the words.
Because I don't put the accent.
Because you didn't accent, no acentuaste, you didn't write the accent. Well, is that as we were talking a moment ago, remember that there was this moment in which repeating the mistakes several times, it was used like a way to help the students reinforce their learning and reinforce the different writing patterns to make sure that people understood clearly the rules for the numbers, the rules of spelling, que sería la ortografía en Spanish. And that was the reason why, in that case, the use of the accent is like really interesting, because not in all the languages we accent the words. In Mexico, in Spanish, yes. But for example, in English, we don't need the accent, which is something that makes it easier to practice. We don't need to struggle with that. Yes, you finish, you can go to the 2020 plus 2, right? So we know that. And continue. Yes, I continue. Yes, it's only 4 slides. I make it short. And with all the information. Remember that in some cases I can make the presentations, and in other cases like yesterday, we are learning how to create our own summaries. It looks nice. Teacher. Yes, my dear, tell me.
Ready?
You have already completed your notes, your summary related to adjective clauses and appositive. Perfect. Yes, if you have finished, you are going to be uploading the summary. In session number 5, activity number 1. Activity number 2, sorry, in step number 1 of the activities, where it says read a presentation and write a summary in your skills note. If you don't finish today, don't worry. We are going to keep on working on this tomorrow, okay? So today it's only like the preview of this new structure, this new grammar structure that is very important. Thank you, Leo. You have already sent me yours. Perfect. Okay, but in case you don't finish, because Fer has told me that she has already finished also. But if we don't finish today, don't worry, we are going to have more time tomorrow to complete the work correctly. Excellent, yes, I got Andreas one, Mateos as well, Fer as well. And I can see very, very concentrated Ernest, Jimenita, Ethan, Tiago, Ana Pao, Gael, Elias, Angie, can you please, princess, turn your camera on? Thank you very much. So we can be able to check if you are having like, thank you, princess. Always on. Very nice.
You can do that.
Can I mute the second?
Ya. Es que.
No, how do I make it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Es que Angélica me dijo que ella ahorita prende su cámara.
Let me continue opening. Tennis shoes, clean tennis shoes, if you are wearing the PE uniform, and wear it correctly. The ones who are coming over here, hay que usar bien el uniforme, complete, okay, complete, and considering all the specifications that the authorities in the school are requiring. Excellent, very good. Now for my children online, we are closing the session here. Remember that on Thursday, we have the crazy thing day. So you can think of the different ways in which you can style your hair next Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, on Thursday. And on session number 5, activity number 2. Tomorrow we can continue working on this, okay? Very good, my princess. Ahora sí, I am closing the streaming and I am closing the session.